Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Ben, PJ, Pell Jumper, whatever. It's gonna be like a chill video. Just gonna rant about some things. I'm gonna go behind the scenes, tell you guys what's gonna go on with my channel, where I've been, what I've been up to, a lot of Blitz community updates, a lot of channel updates, and actually I'll kind of tell you guys some interesting things I've never talked about before on the channel, like stuff revolving around YouTube, money, business deals. In my life at the moment. So we're actually just gonna, oh dude, let's pop a fresh Coke. I mean, it wouldn't be a PJ vid. How we pop it together, guys. But you gotta pop the Cokes together. I mean, I know that if Kite Flies is in the joint, dude, he's gonna be pretty excited. We got a fresh Coke ready to go. And check out this thing, dude. Yeti, bro. I mean, this thing keeps it freaking cold as heck. Oh, another thing. I just said cold as heck. There may be some curse words in here, so if you're 9 years old, get the hell out of here. I'm just kidding. But, oh, and also, I'll try to remove any ads on this video. Right when I quit YouTube, I got the opportunity to put ads on my videos, and I started to put ads on my videos, but I'll try to turn ads off. Like, if the brain bank remembers, there's probably going to be some Minecraft gameplay going on right now. It'll most likely be Blitz Survival Games, so let's actually start off by talking about some Blitz Survival Games stuff. If you guys have ever watched my channel, in the most recent times I've uploaded videos, Blitz was like my main focus, and actually Blitz was like a huge passion of mine. I mean, I hardly have ever liked games as much as I have had a love affair with Blitz Survival Games on Hypixel, and that was not faked at all. I mean, nothing I really do is ever fake. I mean, I like what I like, and I'm pretty much just gonna do what I like. And Blitz was my main jam, dude. Like, it was epic. Blitz Survival Games also really helped me kind of find a way to make videos that people actually watch, because people who play Blitz Survival Games actually did watch the vids. So I want to give a huge shout out to those people who watched my Blitz Survival Games videos, because that was pretty cool. I would make a video about Blitz, and people who actually play Blitz are such diehard, passionate people for the game. They want to see the community thrive, and people would actually watch those videos. So that was also pretty chill. But I'll tell you guys something you do not know. I actually had some insane plans for Blitz that never got to come to fruition, and this is kind of what made me so burned out. So I get a lot of messages on Discord. I should say I got, because I don't get messages on Discord. I don't really look at my Discord anymore. A lot of people would ask me questions like, hey, I'm trying to get into Blitz Survival Games. Or people who would watch my streams would say, I'm not very good at Minecraft. You play a lot of Blitz. How can I get better at the game? And so I actually made an alternate account, and I had started making a Road to Level 10 Blitz Survival Games series. And I had recorded for about a week and a half, and I was just grinding, dude. Like, I would not play on my main account. I would just play on the alt account, and I was just recording videos every single day. I mean, every single match I was playing, I was live recording it, and it was so much fun, dude. Playing on this alt was, like, insane, and I was going to get to a level 10 in Blitz, and then I was going to give out the account to one of you guys who was viewing the videos. And that was so much fun. Like, I was digging it, man. It was so dope. Like, I would just play on the alt account, I'll just kind of zone out. It was like the most chill times. But those chill times, oh boy, we pumped the brakes on those chill times rather quickly. And when I wasn't playing on my main account, I got this, I guess, insight to what the Blitz community is really like. And I didn't have to interact as much. But the problem was, people were such assholes, like, all the time. And my main focus on Blitz Survival Games was not just for me to have fun with a game I really enjoyed, but I was actually like trying to build the community back, trying to connect with people, and I've connected with so many people in the Blitz community, closer than I have with other people, that it was a main focus for me. And people who were like really genuine and nice to me when I was on my main account were just total bitches on my alt account, like, which is cool, that happens, right? Since they didn't know it was me, they can act whatever they want to. But I wasn't like offended, like, oh my god, they got me, they hurt my feelings. I was more just like really pissed, because I felt like there was like a lot of like fake shit going on. And people who were so nice to me, oh man, your vid's so dope, keep on spreading positivity. And then like I'd win a game of Blitz with like a level 5 kit or something like that, and they'll just curse me out and then follow me in lobbies and just continuously talk shit. And I was like, yo, this is I probably shouldn't drop that. I was like, this is stupid. Like, I hated it. I was like, is this what other people are seeing? Because I think when I go onto my main account and I played Blitz, people would try to be like a little nicer to me, or I wouldn't see as much negativity, or I just saw it like as people, you know, memeing, kind of like, you know, just doing things. But when I saw people who were really nice being, you know, just the opposite, it was like, wow, this is, I mean, there's literally the one thing I cannot stand, guys, phoniness. If you're a phony dude, like, I can't stand it. And that's ironic because that's the main thing people accuse me of, like, oh, yo, PJ's phony, oh, he's a faker. So when I saw that, it just completely killed it for me. And while I'm at this, actually, I'm not like calling anyone out. I want to give some big ups to some people. I had 3 conversations, 1 on voice call, 2 over text. Actually, 2 on voice call, 1 over text. This was about a month and a half ago, maybe more even, with 3 people in the Blitz community. People who are maybe controversial figures, people who may not be like super well liked. And yeah, I mean, those 3 people, I wasn't really close with them or friends with them before I talked to them, but I mean, just incredible conversations. Such awesome conversations I had with these people who maybe I clashed with, they clashed with me or whatever. And I just like had 2 voice calls with people, and like we just like leveled. And people, I'm not gonna say any names. Actually, I guess I could say names. I don't really know. Maybe I will if people ask and people are okay with it. But the main thing is, like, it taught me, like, seriously, like, this huge message that I always thought was so cool about YouTube, is that you literally don't know what people are like until you get to personally connect with them. And maybe those people are watching this video, so if you guys do know, like, the people I had the 2 voice, yeah, I just want to say it really was, like, honestly life-changing, because after those 2 calls with people, I got this sense, I was like, whoa, I was completely wrong. Like, I was completely off base, and I was, like, just completely mistaken in what I had previously thought of someone. So I know people always say, like, don't judge a book by its cover, but that was pretty cool. And that was, like, right around the time that I started to go undercover, 007 secret agent on the alt account. And since I had no cover to be judged by except for my anonymous name, I felt like I kind of got the opposite effect that I had with those really down-to-earth, awesome conversations with people. And people who might be considered like more like, you know, troublesome, dramatic figures in the community were actually probably some of the real people. And so to those real people, yeah, it's super awesome. What I'm going to do with the Blitz Survival Games community is probably done. I tried to play my alt a few times, and I just completely lost my love affair with the game. It made the game less popular for me, and also my vision for trying to revive the community and stuff like that. Really, I just like lost that passion, which is chill. That happens every once in a while. I will say I was about 400,000 coins away from a level 10 on the alt account for the Road to 10 series, and I might just pass off the account to like one of the real OGs or one of the homies, you know. So I might just like silently pass the alt account, you know, under the rug, you know, maybe a little back alley dealing, you know what I'm saying? I might just pass it off to one of the boys or the gals. I mean, there's only like 2 gals in Blitz Survival Games, so could be one of them. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is I may pass the account on to someone, and, you know, someone I think is pretty chill. But now let's talk about burning out on YouTube. And I haven't really posted much. The same thing kind of applied. YouTube is something that I've been interested in for so many years. I mean, I started wanting to make videos on YouTube in 2008. Before YouTube was a big thing, there was this website called Stupid Videos, Stupid Videos was it. And there's a website called Newground, and like me and my friends, we loved like goofing around, you know. And when video cameras were easy to pick up, it was like, oh, dude, we gotta make videos. And like nowadays, if I get like 10 views on a video, I would be like pretty bummed. But like when I was a kid, like around that age, I'd be like, dude, if I get 10 views on a freaking homemade video, like that would be lit. That sort of drive and passion is what YouTube's all about. YouTube has changed so much over the years. It's become very advertiser heavy, and in and of itself prevents people from being able to be unique and genuine. It makes people aware of the censorship that happens, and trust me guys, YouTube is full of censorship, or it's just full of people who are fake. And like, if you remember me saying earlier, fakeness is just not really gonna fly with me. It's my most hated thing, and I see it so much on YouTube. I mean, in the Minecraft community alone, we had so many people leave the community when the game wasn't as popular. If I still really loved Blitz, I would be playing Blitz until I was like 6 feet deep. You see, like, I'd be like 60 years old, being like, oh my god, still using Golem 10. Like, people will only ride the wave of what's popular, and if you're making YouTube your job, then do you, man. But I would rather be making videos about things I really cared about, things I really enjoyed, hitting like a 50 view consistent peak or whatever, and then just chilling. And there was a time when I was on YouTube where I thought like maybe my YouTube channel was really I would get like 40 viewers consistently with streaming, and I was like, oh my gosh, like maybe my channel is gonna blow up. Maybe this will go somewhere that you know, will end up like in like a dreamlike situation. I still consider my channel to be like a dreamlike situation, because what I've done with YouTube and the experiences I've had have actually been some of like my biggest achievements and accomplishments. Like, I've really enjoyed that sort of aspect of YouTube, because YouTube is a way to connect to people you would never know otherwise. The fact that I've gotten to have conversations with people, make friends, have life-changing epiphanies, like, that is the type of thing that doesn't happen other places. So YouTube's kind of exclusive in that regard. I did get burned out on it though, because I just felt like the negativity on my channel was not necessarily coming from the viewers who watch my videos, like you guys. I mean, most of you guys are freaking dope. Like, I would take a bullet for a lot of people who have watched my videos and have inspired me to do things when I didn't want to. But then negativity creeps up when you see yourself maybe feeling more insecure and self-conscious of what you make. I don't like posting a video and then feeling like, oh my god, should I post that? Do I feel comfortable posting this? What are these people gonna think? And then there's analytics. You can see, oh look, only like 12% of the video got watched, or this many people unsubscribe from your channel. It's a big, like, constant reflection of yourself as a person, because when you make videos and stuff and it's like more personal, or like about yourself, or about your life, or about just emotions in general, anything that people react to it is going to be pretty like hard hitting. Also, sorry for the mess in my like apartment. I'll get that in a second. There's a specific reason why the apartment is so freaking messy, boys. Don't worry. There's a reason. I'll get to it. That's has a big point of the video. But yeah, YouTube kind of burned out for me. I felt like people were pulling me in different directions, and I would make a video that I felt really good about, like talking about things like maybe depression, anxiety, you know, things like that. And then I get messages, people saying, oh my god, PJ, this is so depressing. Like, you really just need to get back to making videos that are funny and lighthearted. I'm like, what the hell, man? Like, that's not chill. Like, people would actually like rag on me, like, dude, this video's been like really depressing and boring lately, like about like, you know, shit I don't care about, like this is stupid as hell. And then I'd feel kind of dumb and like regret talking about it, because you're already gonna regret making any decision you do. Then I'd make like lighthearted videos, people like, you know, we really want you to talk about this, and that is gonna be the same kind of like teeter-totter, you know, Poland resistance type thing you get from any audience you have and do things with. People are gonna want you to talk about more real stuff. People are gonna want you to be more lighthearted. People aren't gonna want you to use curse words. People are gonna be like, why don't you use curse words? I mean, literally anything you can think of, there's gonna be a mix of opinion on it. So yeah, now we're gonna talk about YouTube from perspective of making money. So I have never been in a position where YouTube really ever made me much money, which is crazy to think about the situation I'm in. If you guys look at my sub count, I don't know what it is right now, like 3,100, something like that. That's not a whole lot. I mean, that's a small number for making money. You usually have to have like maybe like 20,000 subscribers to like make enough money to really like notice it. It's really just more views per video. But when I started YouTube, I started to get subs, and I said, all right, you don't make a whole lot of money on views, like under 1,000 views per video. So I said, I'm not going to put ads on my videos, and I'm not going to monetize my videos until I hit like 3,000 subscribers, because I thought I'm not going to want to like ruin the experience for viewers and like have to put ads on videos when it won't even give me a whole lot of money. I was like, why would I like sacrifice like people's enjoyment and entertainment of a video for like $3 or $4? I was like, hell no, dude, that sounds retarded. No, there you go. I was thinking, if that offended anyone, I'm sorry. It just stuck with me from I was surprised by how many times I would like get offered stuff on YouTube. And I'll tell you guys information that no one has ever heard before, except for maybe like, well, actually, I'm not sure I even told people who I was most close with. You get a lot of offers on YouTube, especially if you're streaming. If you get like more than like 25 viewers a stream, and you like look kind of professional, or I mean, I don't even look professional, so I don't even know what the hell these people were thinking. But people will offer you a bunch of shit. Like, it happens all the time. I'd get done with a live stream, I'd have a YouTube message, or I'd have an email, which is kind of creepy. Like, don't slide into the DMs. I got the ring on my finger, dog. DMs, not for you. People either, DM you, email you, Discord you. Discord's a big one. And so I would get offers on things. You should play on my server. And a lot of stuff like, play on my server and you'll get a free $5 rank. And you're like, whoa, dude, $5 rank? There's the door. I ain't talking to you no more. But a lot of people who would talk to me would actually offer me like real money. And I never took any of that stuff, except for just like, there was like one time where it's actually pretty mutually beneficial. Now I think about it, it really wasn't that bad. Kind of chill. But I'll tell you guys, I took my YouTube channel very, very seriously, like too seriously, to the point where I probably ended up, kind of squeezing the noose around my own neck. I thought of my channel as being viewed by people like in the 9 to 16-year-old range, and because of that, I never wanted to sacrifice the virgin ears of the youth with anything that I didn't think was positive or impactful or serious enough to put on my channel. And at one point, people contacted me, and I could tell, I was like, whoa, this is like a real business deal, because I had like a freaking contract, and there was like all this stuff. I was like, whoa, bro, like they hit me up with the freaking apprentice contract, and they wanted me to stream on a different platform and do different things. And it actually wasn't, there were two people who contacted me for different platforms. And one of them was like me and Haley, and the other person was just like when I was streaming myself. And it was actually interesting. One of them was like kind of a weird one, where I think it was a website called liveme.com, which is just kind of like a crappy platform, not very interesting. But there's a lot of boobs on that website, and I wasn't about it. So let's actually speak real human language. People offered me money to stream on a website called LiveMe, and I just wasn't about it. I wasn't really with it. I went on there. I thought it was interesting, but there were a lot of really weird things on there. A lot of it was like, mature content, either streams with people who was like very sexualized, very creepy, very like, daddy, if you know what I'm saying. You either get it or you don't. And so I just thought to myself, I mean, I'm not going to stream somewhere where like the kids who watch can't show up. And so I turned that one down kind of painfully. But then I got another deal that was proposed to me, and it was going to be like $1,800 a month. And it wasn't going to be much work, but it would be working closely on a site that had inappropriate stuff on it. And I don't regret not taking it. Like, don't get me wrong at all, I don't regret it. But I never told people about this stuff, and it kind of hurt my feelings, because I took my channel so seriously. Like, not my channel, but I took like the people in my community so seriously. I knew how old they were. I knew everyone's names, and I knew about their lives and stuff. And so I was like, well, I can't sacrifice my morals, my code, to do something like that. And so I didn't do it. And I thought to myself, surely I'll get respect for that, but I didn't actually tell anyone that this happened.
And even though I did that, I still had a lot of people tell me, you don't care about us, you don't do this and that. And I was like, dude, people just don't really know what goes on behind the scenes a lot of the time. And obviously I could have used that money. Obviously me and Haley could have done that with relative ease, and it would have been a great way to make some money, but I just didn't do it. I didn't feel comfortable doing that, and I also didn't want to alienate people who I would talk to on my live streams, because I'm not going to tell like 9-year-olds like, yo, what's up 9-year-olds? Go onto this website where we're going to freaking live stream some craft, bro, and there might be some bad stuff on the website. Just wear a freaking blinder. Like, just don't look anywhere beside my screen. Like, nah, like, that would feel awful. So I didn't do that. I just thought, like, talk about YouTube from a perspective of money for a bit, because that actually took a lot out of me, like, thinking of it from a creative side and also thinking of it as like an income side. Like, that's really, like, that's mixing too many things in the pot, dude. You can't say you want to do YouTube for fun, creativity, excitement, passion, out of love for creating videos and doing streams, and also say, yo, and I also want to make the guap. Like, they don't coincide very well, because at some point, either having fun is going to, like, ruin the money-making aspect, or the money-making aspect is going to ruin the fun. And that's kind of what ran into me, and I actually always prided myself on the previous. I always wanted to have fun and do things that were cool, more so than ever making YouTube into like a professional career. Which would still be dank if it ever happened, because we all know Jake Paul's inviting me to the Team 10 house tomorrow. And we got KSI inviting me to the Simon's Clout house. Bro, I mean, it's going to be difficult to decide. Do I go with KSI? Do I go with Logan? Do I, fly out to Greg Paul's house? Who knows what he'll do to me? I mean, come on. Out, and you guys are still watching the video at this point. But we'll talk about some of the things I've been doing recently. So, the room's really messy. I guess you guys can probably see a bunch of shirts on the floor there. Maybe some shirts in the back there. Of course, look at this shirt I got right here, guys. Thrift pickup. Ugh, I'm sick with the pickups, guys. I have been doing a lot of really cool work recently for, earning money and income and stuff like that. And I'm always like doing the kind of unusual things, the not like standard, typical stuff. So recently, I got into the idea of like buying things and reselling them, and that was like where it all started. I was gonna like look into things like really high-end shoes, designer clothing, and I was gonna buy it and then resell it and like kind of do that sort of thing. And I'm not super duper into shoes. Like, I'm getting more into it now. Designer clothing I've always kind of had an interest in, but I just wasn't really sure I wanted to deal with something that had so many fakes and reproductions. Dang, bro. Speaking of fake, this Coca-Cola real as heck. Hitting the spot right now. Shout out to Coca-Cola, man. Yeah, so I didn't want to sell anything that when you think of like a pair of Yeezys or maybe like some Jordan retros or something like that, there's gonna be like a lot of fakes. Like a lot of fake. People are gonna try to fake the boosts or whatever. If you sell like one fake pair of shoes, one fake Supreme Hype Beast Bape hoodie or whatever, like, you're basically done. I mean, you can't sell someone a fake in this sort of business and like just be like, oops, sorry, didn't know that those $350 shoes were fake and they're only like worth $20. So I ended up finding some really interesting deals in my area on really cool stuff, like either thrift stores stocking the shelves with like some really like Supreme stuff. A lot of people on Facebook stocking up the loaded goods, and so I decided to like take a bit of a small investment, buy some stuff, see if I could flip it online, and that's where it all kind of snowballed from there. I've been selling things online for as long as I stopped making videos, which I'm not really even sure how long it is now, but it's been going like really well. Like, it's been going extremely well. Been having tons of fun. Really been interested in it because I do things with retro video games, vintage clothing, vintage antiques, collectibles, rares, a lot of games, like a ton of games, guys. Like, I have so many cool things I could show you guys. Like, I've got my hands on really actually cool stuff. Like, I had some super epic Atari games, like you guys don't even probably know what I'm talking about. Then I had some really awesome, like rare, like edition Mario Brothers things that were pretty sick. I've got some clothing on the ground right there that I'm actually planning on selling soon. All that stuff, like name brand stuff that you can get. And I'll have to show you guys some of the freaking hilarious shirts I've gotten. Like, you'll be surprised. If you actually know what you're doing, you can go somewhere, you can buy something for like $10, $20, and then you can sell it for like $100. And this is like pretty often too. Like, it's not like once every blue moon you like score a big deal. I mean, I'm not like every single day you can find something to buy and then flip it. And I have probably sold well over like 200 things in the last month alone, just buying and selling things. And you buy it for like maybe $5, sell it for $20, and you're like making like $15. But in this process, you make a lot of money. Like, I'm not, let me rephrase that. You can make money if you are smart about it and stuff like that. And when I was like, you make a lot of money, I'm not like, dude, I'm raking in the guala, dude. Like every single day, like these bills falling from the sky like it's raindrops on me. I mean, I just went down to yeah, not making a whole lot of money, like as in like, you know, rich. I'm just saying you would be pretty reasonably consistent, pretty constant, pretty stable, you know, willing to work for that sort of money. Means you can pay for rent and food and stuff like that. So I've been having a lot of fun doing that. And it's been really like actually a blast. Me and Haley will go to the thrift stores, we'll go to estate sales, we'll go to the flea market, we'll go to liquidation sales. We'll buy some really awesome stuff. We'll flip it online. We'll flip it locally. I mean, tomorrow morning I'm meeting this guy here in my area to sell him my N64 and some cool games. And then we sold some other Nintendo stuff in the parking lot yesterday. Like, dude, like it's been cool. That's what I've been up to recently, and I may want to make some videos about stuff like that because I get so many cool rare things. Like, I've gotten some really cool things that once I sell them, they're just gone, but getting to hold on to them for a while is kind of cool. Like, I want to kind of document the things I get. I've gotten so many cool things where I like got in my hand, I was like, oh my god, this is dope. Like, I have to show it to you guys for you guys to understand, but I'm not really sure if you guys would necessarily like appreciate it as much. It's kind of more like my 90s 2000s era, which is like kind of the golden ages for me, but maybe some of you guys would find that interesting. Another thing is, I want to still do YouTube. I want to still make videos. I've really enjoyed that, but I don't know. I've been really embarrassed because I know you guys all subscribe to my channel for Minecraft, and I just don't know. I don't think I can get back into it. Blitz Survival Games was kind of my main thing, and I'm just not into Blitz anymore, and I don't know if I want to continue doing something I'm not really super into. But I do want us to make videos. There are a lot of cool things I'm interested in. I'd love to make videos about things. Videos are still a big passion of mine. I think all the time about videos I could make on my channel. There are specific things that I have, like hobbies and interests. I mean, some of them are like going out, you know, looking for rare collectibles and vintage items in the area to flip online or sell. That's really cool. I'm also super duper into like glitches in video games, rare production values, speedrunning, Easter eggs, stuff like that. I mean, I love video game history. Like, I'm a huge video game nerd. And when it comes to video game history and stuff like that, I get super into it. I always have things I'd like to talk about, like, and that sort of thing. Also, some recent events, you know, trending topics, popular events, and lastly, still always have an interest in talking to people about things like depression, anxiety, OCD, things like that. Definitely just talking about things that people probably want to hear about, but they don't really get to talk about very much because it's like a taboo topic. And on top of that note, I have found myself feeling pretty relaxed and comfortable ever since I kind of chilled out a bit, focused on myself, stopped uploading videos as much. If you guys have gotten this far into the video and you've watched my other videos, you know that I have mentioned very minimally in the past that I have really bad OCD. It can be really intense at times, and OCD is not what most people think it is. It has some very nasty negative side effects, some pretty intense stuff. And yeah, I've felt myself just kind of feeling more relaxed, at ease, at peace myself, and kind of like not having the same like OCD like locks I used to have about things. Like, I knew all my people who watched my streams. I knew their names and stuff like that. But I had this like word pad where I literally had over 800 usernames and names and information, because I thought to myself, if a kid comes into my live stream and I like forget his name, I'd be like ashamed and be embarrassed for ages. And so I had like this freaking huge database of like all these people's names, because not only did I want to make sure I knew their name because they were like watching my videos and my streams, but I'd be like horrified and embarrassed if I ever like forgot some kid's name, and then like he'd be embarrassed and I'd be embarrassed and he'd feel bad, and maybe he'd feel like he didn't have anyone who cared about him. I don't know, stuff like that. That's kind of like what OCD does to me. It's like this massive overthinking. And then when I'd go to sleep at night, I would remember all the names I'd entered into the thing, and be like 100 different names in my head, and thinking, okay, what name was this? Who is? It was like ridiculous. But yeah, that's kind of what OCD is like, and that was what it was like for me. But yeah, guys, if you did watch the video, I don't know, I kind of doubt many people did. But if you did watch all the way to the video, like, please let me know that you watched the video. Just either message me in private, tweet at me. I don't even know. I don't want you to like have to comment. But if you did watch this video, it'd be cool if I knew about it, because I do care a lot about a lot of you guys. I know so many of you guys by name. I know a lot about what you guys are like, and you guys have been as big a part of my life as, you know, friends I've had throughout the years. There are so many people who don't realize how much being behind the camera and making videos on YouTube is a big part of you guys watching it, is that I get to know people and I get to know what you guys are like. I know it's been like a ridiculously long video. Like, we've been here for about 2 years now. Might as well make this a freaking audiobook. Like, what the hell am I doing? But thank you guys for watching. If you did watch, I had fun talking about this. Not sure what game was going on in the background of this video. But for real, before I go, I just want to say thanks to everyone who has been on my channel and stuff like that. You guys who watch my videos and who have been talking to me and watched my streams and just hung out with me and said things, it really did, and it still does mean a lot to me, and I seriously do appreciate, and it means a lot more than most people probably think. I still think about exciting things that happen on my channel and impactful conversations I have with people. So anyway, before we bust out the Kleenexes and start crying, I should probably peace out the joint. Love you all, and maybe I'll see you guys soon. Peace.